enforcement. Our men and women in danger as well. Right now, though, this car continues to renew these high speeds out here. Again,
What car
we've
is
got the
that?
map up. You can see we're in the Norwalk area.
Look like
But
an
again,
Audi.
Downey area.
An
But
Audi
in
truck.
these residential neighborhoods. Now, is this a spot that this person knows? I couldn't even begin to guess. Like I said, this started in the Riverside area, speeds on the 60 at over 100 miles an hour at more than one time. There we go. That's going to be the first time we've seen this vehicle actually stop.
Oh, shit, they stopped.
Yep, you know, it's a smart spot to get out and
They
run.
hopped out
There's
about.
no doubt
they
about
running.
that.
Yeah,
He's got that
damn.
awning right there. Skybox is going to move around. But, you know, this is one of those things again, too.
Oh,
Did
they about to
get the
go in the
bad
building
guy?
now.
You know what? At least that vehicle is
They
going
ain't
to be
finding them.
returned to the
Hell no,
rightful
they ain't
owner.
finna find
Nobody was injured. And again, if this person gets away this one time, you know what? There might be a chance that law enforcement might meet up with that person again.
Yeah,
but right now, I
alright.
have a feeling that
This
Jeff is
motherfucker
probably
that got
gonna work
little.
with the with the California Highway Patrol.
They still
and
on the
try and
fucking
get us some
car, nigga. They
locations. But
go.
again, we saw that vehicle just kind
Where
of
the
parked right
police
there
at?
in what appears to be an office building.
They
out
got
here
up.
at the
They got
corner of
lost.
Oh, they
Third
right
and
there.
Norwalk. Take a look at this, Third and Downey. There you go. First law enforcement coming here on scene. This may turn into a perimeter, but right now that vehicle definitely stopped, and that person on the run.
Yeah, you know, we always talk about how oftentimes with these pursuits, the suspect ends up going to an area he or she is somewhat
that
familiar
building.
with. Obviously, we don't know, judging by this situation.
They don't
but
even
it is
see
an
the car.
interesting place to stop.
They don't even see
We
it.
did not see this individual exit the vehicle. They might have before we got a chance to get the camera on them. But now we are seeing at least one police car, right? From what I can. Oh, see, we don't know.
Uh-huh.
We don't know.
I don't know if that's a suspect.
We don't know.
Yeah, we don't know if that's a suspect. Yeah, and you got law enforcement
goofy.
arriving out here. I have a feeling that it's going to be Downey PD. They are going to surround it. He did pick a pretty good place to stop. I do read the word photography. I've got to.
They're still on that fucking car.
But at any rate,
And I would have got in that building. I'll be in that building hiding somewhere.
Set up a perimeter.
No, they're not in their car. They're
Our
gone.
pilot Jeff was keeping an eye out on.
Oh, I'm saying I'll be in the
It's on
building.
the other side. On the other side.
Yeah,
Shit,
Other side.
they probably booked it on
Yeah,
feet.
it looks like they
went in
may
that
have
building.
somebody that they're going to try to take into custody. We're going to scoop over there and take a look. But again, you can see the activity down there. Some people just nonchalantly walking, and they just, you know, who knows? That could be the suspect. It may or may not be. The only thing I can tell you was that person was wearing a hoodie and was just kind of
Oh, shit.
petite. And again, I
Was
don't
that
know.
him?
That's not him.
No,
Nope.
that ain't
I
him.
couldn't tell you. I could not tell you in a court
Smaller.
of law if that is the driver. But definitely law enforcement taking somebody into custody. If
That's
that
not
is
him.
not the person, well, hopefully they will be released here shortly. But again, you're watching it live right
Man,
now.
that's
This
gotta
is
be
the
a
situation.
horrible
We
day
didn't
for
see where
him.
that person went. But that's the sheriff's department right there. But the last thing we saw was him park
Yeah.
that vehicle, got out, made the right move, didn't get out to where the helicopters could see him, and as far as we know, might still be inside that office building.
Yeah, it's certainly hard for you to see, Stu,
cops-
the description of the driver.
They can't find the people.
You know, from your vantage point. So it could be anybody. Obviously, you got the black and white down there doing their investigation, but clearly a pursuit of this high-speed
him.
chase of the stolen Audi
Yep.
that we were watching, going not only super fast, but going in the
They got
opposite
Buddy
lane of
hemmed up.
traffic,
They searching
blowing
him.
through
I hope he
stop
ain't got nothing
signs and
illegal
some,
on him.
intersections as well, and then pulling into the underground or under the awning of this office building.
Well, the good news is the pursuit at this point has concluded, and this reckless driver, because we did see this individual speeding, blowing past stop signs, and it was very dangerous, obviously, for
they
innocent
parked it.
people to get hurt. So the pursuit at this point has come to a conclusion. We'll try to figure out what's going on and check in with Stu later on. But in the meantime, let's check in with Maria and get an update on our weather.
Yeah, we do.
Forbid somebody crossing the street, and at those speeds going 50, 60 miles an hour, even though that little Audi has been pretty impressive to watch for a little while there, it still might not stop in time, and this is what the problem is, and this is why law enforcement continues to have
It's
to
a
get
stolen.
behind
They
these
don't
vehicles
care.
when they're driving so recklessly on the street.
Yeah.
And that also puts law enforcement, our men and women, in danger as well. Right now, though, this car continues to renew these high speeds out here. Again, we've got the map up. You can see we're in the Norwalk area, but again, Downey area. But in these residential neighborhoods. Now, is this a spot that this person knows? I couldn't even begin to guess. Like I said, this started in the Riverside area, speeds on the 60 at over 100 miles an hour at more than one time. There we go. That's going to be the first time we we've seen this vehicle actually stop. And, yep, you know, it's a smart spot to get out and run. There's no doubt about that.
I don't know. You really
He's
can't
got that
tell how
awning
he
right there.
looked,
Sky
though.
Fox is going to move around.
Yeah.
But, you know, this is one of those things
I don't
again,
know,
too.
bro.
Do they
You
get
can't
the
tell
bad
how
guy?
he
You
looked,
know
though.
what?
Nah, go back.
At least
You
that
couldn't even
vehicle's
see
gonna
how
be
Buddy
returned
looked.
to the rightful. Get the bad guy about that. He's going to stop. And, yep, you know, it's a smart spot to get out and run. There's no doubt about that. He's got that awning right there. Sky Fox is
Yeah,
going to
you
move
can't
around.
even tell
But, you
how
know,
Buddy
this is one of
looked.
those things again, too. We've seen this vehicle. I couldn't even begin to guess. Like I said, this started in the Riverside area.
Nah, he's
speeds in the
white. You
60s
can see his
at
hands.
over
Yeah.
100 miles an hour at
Yeah,
more
he
than
white.
one time.
But that's
There we
it,
go.
though.
That's going to be the first time we've seen this vehicle actually
But the dude they
stop.
grabbed wasn't
And,
it.
yeah, you know, it's
he
a
was. He
smart
looked like
spot
he
to
was
get out
Mexican.
and run. There's no doubt
He was
about
that
that.
girl.
He's got that awning right there. Sky Fox is going to move around. But, you know, this is one of those things again, too. Do they get the bad guy? You know what? At least that vehicle is going to be returned to the rightful owner. Nobody
Man, they
was
didn't
injured.
dog that
And
bitch
again, if
still,
this
though.
person
I mean,
gets away
yeah,
this one
but
time, you know what? There might be a chance that law
after
enforcement might
somebody
meet up with
steal
that
my
person
car, I don't
again.
even want
But
it
right
no
now,
more.
I have a feeling that Jeff is probably going to be working with the